land turtles, terrestrial turtles. And also we have an nakupenda, we say, I love sandbank, nakupenda sandbank over there. But today we are going to visit Stonetown to start about different kind of history in many years up to now after independence of Zanzibar. Are we clear? What is your name?
My name is Trevor.
And you?
Noni.
My name is Flema. You are
Lovely
so
to meet
welcome
you.
Zanzibar. So right now, in walking tour within Stonetown, we make the taking 3 hours to complete. It okay?
Yeah.
Or we can use 2 hours.
Let's see how we feel.
That's how we feel.
Oh,
and
okay,
then
okay,
we,
yes. In order to understand different kind of our visiting, our place of history, Stonetown historical site, we have to use 3 hours. We can pass in this that area in our map. Here, House of Wonders, Old Fort, and Freddie Mercury House. Freddie Mercury, know Freddie Mercury?
Yes, I do.
Yes. And also Mr. Tipu Tipu, one who sold the slave, Africa slave, Mr. Tipu Tipu. And also we are going to the old slave market over here. And also we are going over here to the Natural History Museum. Are we together?
Yeah.
So
Together.
there is a place we are going to pay for interest fee, such as Freddie Mercury. It's choice yourself to enter or to take a picture out of this house museums. And also all this slave market here, we're going to pay $5 per one. It is very important here because the issue this which include slave monument, slave chambers, and slave the point where slave were sold, and slave church we're going to enter in. Here Anglican church, within Anglican church is the point of the slave. Are we together?
Yeah.
So before going there, we have to start about briefly the history of dance, but to understand if we are on way to go, you are already full understand. I'm going to show you this previous I was telling you something like that. Are we together?
Yeah.
So firstly, how long you are here, Zanzibar?
I'm here until the 8th.
80?
The 8th of August. Next week sometime.
Okay, you're so welcome. Zanzibar, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata, pole pole. Slow, no problem.
Love that.
Okay, firstly we have to understand briefly about the history of Zanzibar. I may use 15 minutes.
Okay.
Are we together? So first we have to understand what is Zanzibar. Zanzibar came from two words, Zanzibar. Are we together? Zanzibar, Zenji and Bar. Zenji mean black people and Bar mean the land. Together, land of black people.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yes.
And also Zanzibar has 54 islands. Of 52, 4 islands, 2 islands is big. Unguja, here we are, and also we have a Pemba. To move from here to Pemba, we take the ferry there, 2 hours to go and 2 hours to return. What about hour to spend over there? 9 hours. And here Unguja, here we are, we have also history of that name. Unguja came from 2 words, Ungo and Ja. Are we together? Ungo mean the pot, and Ja mean the field. Are we together? So together filling the pot. So what kind of the history of that name? In many years before a revolution of government 1964, Zanzibar here has been selected as a point of trade of Eastern of Asia, Middle East, of Asia and Far East of Asia together with East Africa. Here was the center of the trading. Are we together? So while the people of Middle East, of Asia, China, India, Arabia and others, and East Africa, when they turn back, they become full the port with their different goods. They were enough. That's why the local people of here and Swahili from East Africa, when they come here, so they establish name. When you go Unguja, Ungoja, fill the pot, everything you got from there. Are we together? So Zanzibar is autonomous country, our autonomous part of our union of Tanzania. Are we together? Zanzibar is autonomous since we have a government and we have a president, Zanzibar, over here. So autonomous, it means that to protect all island, small island and big island. Are we together? So remember that 54 island, 2 island is big, Unguja and Pemba. Small island, 52 island, like Prison Island, Kwale Island, and others. So in 2000 years past, Zanzibar was included in Middle East and Far East and East Africa. Are we together? Trading, Indian Ocean trading. And the Indian Ocean trading were practiced here, Zanzibar, Unguja. Are we together?
Yeah.
So the people who come from Middle East and Far East, they had not, strong technology to move from there up to here. But there has been explained they were using monsoon wind, eastern monsoon wind that blow from their eastern to southern. And they move with their boat vessel, do and junk up to here Zanzibar for trading activity with East Africa. They ensure that they can get the slave, silky and diamond and goldies. Are we together? And animal skin. Those traders were Asia, Chinas, Arab, Taiwan, Malaysia and other traders from East. Are we together? So that trading activity was contribute to the growth of some cities, small cities like Zanzibar, Mombasa, Kenya, Malindi, Kilwas. Are we together? And also this trading was included the growth of Swahili language because of that trade, because many trade of that many word of Swahili came from Asia, like Arab. Are we together? After that, the trading was also needed by Portuguese, who Portuguese was who live at Portugal country. At that 15th century, so Portuguese come here in Indian Ocean trade to control, because he thought that he will get some goldy silvers and silky here in Indian Ocean, since many people of Asia here were coming here so as to trading. Are we together?
Yeah.
So in 15th century, Portuguese come here in East Africa coast to control whole Indian Ocean trade, and he was able to control all Indian Ocean trade, and he exploited human resource and trade of East and Far East Asia. Are we together? Here Zanzibar. Are we together? According to his huge exploitation of human resource, Portuguese, he falling down in 17th century here, Zanzibar. So after falling down, Portuguese, his ruling system in controlling. Are we together? Sultan of Oman, Muscat, came here to control all Zanzibar. Sultan in 1840, Sultan he shifted his capital city of Oman, Muscat, to build here Zanzibar. As you see, outcome of different building in 1840. Are we together? So in 1840, Sultan, when he came here Zanzibar, a permanent leave, he established and improved slave market here in Zanzibar. He practiced secret issue of selling Africa. He took the Africa from East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanganyika, and Rwanda, Burundi, and nowadays and Malawi and Mozambique, up to here Zanzibar to selling. Are we together? After that, during Berlin Conference of the World Global Berlin Conference in 1840, 1845. So the European needed to divide the Africa continent, because Africa continent had much resources, plenty resources, up to Zanzibar here. So in Zanzibar here, there is no much resources. So the agreement of Berlin Conference here, the colonialists have to supervise island Zanzibar only, not colonize, because no resource like a diamond, such as this, no big plantation, because it's island. Supervise Zanzibar, while Arabic rule system. We can see the outcome of supervising from Berlin Conference, like a church was built here, and European live here, lived here many years. Are we together? So during Berlin Conference, Germany here start to supervise. Are we together? But after First World War, League of Nations, League of Nations,
League of
First World
Nations,
War in 1919. So the defeater of the war had to lose colony, had to lose colony like Germany. So here Zanzibar supervised by British, because he was a winner of the war. Are we together? So winner of the war, British tried to find for the decolonization of Africa for Zanzibar, since Zanzibar was enslaved for many years. Are we together? So after that, Zanzibar, during the decolonization process in Africa, since in 20th century of Ghana, in 1957, up to East Africa here, Tanganyika in 1961, and Zanzibar 1964. After get Zanzibar and Tanganyika independence together. But Tanganyika get independence, neighbor country of Zanzibar, Tanganyika. Tanganyika from Dar es Salaam was there? Yeah. So get independent in 1961 and Zanzibar 1964. So Zanzibar get independence by loss of Arabic blood, since they made chain and route, they don't want to leave Zanzibar. Zanzibar is a good place. Are we together? So together the first president advised together to have a union to protect their country independent state, Zanzibar and Tanganyika, because our first president did not make a soldiers, because he lost a lot of blood of Arabic, so he was afraid of being of Arabic. Maybe they can return back. We don't have a soldier, so we're supposed to have a union of Tanganyika, since Tanganyika has the soldiers of colonial soldier, over there, because it's a big place. Are we together? So colonialists established the soldier there. So the year which we are union, we succeed to have a union of Tanganyika and Zanzibar to form Tanzania. It was 26 April 1964, after Zanzibar get independence. Are we together? So in the practice of union, Zanzibar and Tanganyika over there, we took 3 words of each independent state. Firstly, we start from Tanganyika, and then we ended to Zanzibar. We took 3 words from Tanganyika, Tan, and then we took 3 words from Zanzibar, Zan. Together we form Tanzan. Are we together? And after that, we took IA to similar different Africa country like Tunisia, Zambia, and other to form Tanzania. Nowadays, you are okay here, Zanzibar. When you are in your country, you don't understand if Zanzibar it is a country or not. But Zanzibar, when you are here, you can understand Zanzibar whole country, because it has a president and the government. Are we together? So nowadays, the first name was Union of Tanganyika and Zanzibar before Tanzania. And after that, changed to make a Tanzania. Tanzania, we have 2 presidents. We have a president of Union, Samia Suluhu Hassan. She is a woman, and she was born here, Zanzibar.
Where was she born?
She born here, Zanzibar. Wow. Zanzibar. She born here, Zanzibar, southern part of Zanzibar, Kizimkazi, where there is a dolphin tour there, snorkeling, everything there. And we have a president of Zanzibar, Hussein Ali Mwinyi, president of Zanzibar. Only Zanzibar. Only Zanzibar, who supervises Zanzibar, all island and economic and oceans. Are we together? Yeah. President of Union supervises Zanzibar and everything, and for theirs and here. But president of Zanzibar only here. Are we together? So in Zanzibar here we have 2 type of city. We have Stonetown cities and we have new cities. What is Stonetown cities? Stonetown cities, you see the outlook. This Stonetown was built by stone of many years. This Stonetown has a building of 200 years. During Sultan in 1840, 3 years I was telling you, up to date. And other building you can see in more than 500 years here in this Stonetown. Are we together? In Stonetown we have 2 type of church. We have 2 church. We have Anglicana church, is here Anglicana. and we have a French church, Catholic church. We are going to see, and also we have 2 temples in Stonetown, only temple of India, and also we have 52 mosques of Islamic religion. Are we together?
Yeah.
So in Stonetown, before revolution of get independence, Stonetown were lived by 3 type of people: Arabic, India, and white. Small number of white, no Africa. Are we together? And also New Town emerged after revolution of Zanzibar. No much history, no much to say. Are we together? Now we are end of our briefly of Zanzibar, so we can pass here in the story where I was previously telling you, like all the 4th House of Wonder, and we have some kind of 3 minutes on, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes on. Let's go.
Can you
Let's get water.
can you buy a maji hapo?
No problem. Hey.
Together. Put them to them? Hey.
You need to say your name to exam.
I mean, I want that, but at what cost? That's the. You know what I feel like?
If you make it cool or
This side, something. Come.
No.
Five. You pay me here, right?
That's all? It's 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Okay.
That's the Cape Town Fish Market.
They give us a strict 4 minutes for each spot, so I'm like, can I just take a
we
picture
have a
of
3,
Yeah.
no problem. We have a 3 minutes of here.
Yeah,
And
sure.
then we can take pictures. Here we call Forozani.
Uh-huh.
Forozani it was established after building this. This he built here for occasion and celebration of his family. There was a building here in 1936, but after evolution we used for just restaurant and food at lunch and evening, midnight. Local food and touristic food.
And then in terms of like I love the food. And then like they're setting up now.
Shawarma and it's kind of different kind of food and very good taste during night, from evening 5
Yeah.
from 5 p.m. up to midnight. Midnight, yeah, up to midnight. 5 p.m. Many people are there. Okay, we have to take a picture.
And then like, so these ones...
Yeah, wow. This in 15th century, the Portuguese come with this canyon to control Indian Ocean trade. That is a small. I'm going to show you the big one over there. We call the canyon of Portuguese. So this has more than 5 years.
from it.
Yeah, no, like, because like, look at others, they're
I'm
showing
looking,
arms.
I'm
So
like,
like,
yeah,
just also show arm, bruh.
My own hands are to play.
Yeah.
But the black is actually attracting more kids.
So why not Mohammed?
Hard direct.
Yeah, no, like, I'm trying to get the light. Okay. So like, move a little bit. And then like, let's be like, try and focus, I don't know, like here. And then like, just frame me with the back there.
Can I take for all? Can I take for all? Can I take for all together? Okay.
Do something. Do something. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Look at that side. Look at me.
Okay. Come through a direction.
There's a video somewhere.
Let's take this one. I'm gonna send it to my agency. Call the beach boy. That's just blessing us. I told you to stay away.
Okay, all for all.
Yeah.
It's okay. Thanks, we don't have enough time. Sorry.
And then now we're going to hit this side. And what does this say? This.
This is Arab, but here just contain water. Contain water, yes, contain water. I got it. Jubilee Memorial Creek contain elected by public secretion. This was established by Saudi Khalifa, this area, all for Ghana. This is called canal in 15th century after Portuguese come here to control Indian Ocean trade. He came with this machine to control all Zanzibar and Indian Ocean trade. Look in front of the sea to see new ship come here Zanzibar and controlled by it. And here we have a house of wonder. Here we have a house of wonder. Why it was called House of Wonder of Zanzibar. In East Africa, in 1886, 1896, no house big in East Africa, not like now there is skyscrapers. The characteristic of this, of being called House of Wonders, it has electricity, it has a within pipeline of sewage, and was a big and tallest in East Africa. So many people of East Africa and around the world, they come here to see where it is, what house was called the House of Wonder here in Zanzibar. Are we together? You see, but now it is restored. It fall down because of long time.